He may be shy of qualifications, but he is certainly a candidate. He's on the 2000s All-Decade team. He's 6th all-time with 63 interceptions. He's a candidate. What did he say here? We would be shirking our duties if we did not consider him. What has happened since should not be factored in. The bylaws of the Pro Football Hall of Fame forbid the 46 voters from considering a player's off-field lives. If I said I would not consider Sharper for induction because he has been accused at the time he was only accused of multiple rapes, I would resign from the committee. And as much as I hate to admit it, because I can't be a hypocrite. I say the same thing about baseball. You know what I mean? I say the same thing. You mentioned Pete Rose a few minutes ago. Like, okay, Pete Rose is arguably the best hitter ever in baseball. He gambled as a manager. Can we not compartmentalize those two things? I know how big of a deal it is in baseball. If you gamble on the sport, it's like the hugest, big before. Like some dude told Tim Kirchin the other day, like he was talking about this on ESPN, that if he would have murdered somebody, more people would be on his side. I was like, that's ridiculous. And even Kirchin was like, that's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. That's the thing I have about baseball people. Like, baseball people are very irrational. Like, no one can say anything like that and consider themselves a rational human being. Okay, you bet on baseball. You murdered a human being. Does anyone see the difference?
But just look at the way that professional sports. Just look at professional sports as a whole, right? And we've seen guys get into situations where they kill people. Maybe they were drunk. Like what was the boy Dante Stallworth? I'll use him for instance, right? He ran over a dude in his Bentley. I mean, he went to jail. Dude got to come back and everything was all good. You know what I'm saying? Everything was all good. So I could see that where Pete Rose had shot somebody or had done some other felonious crime, that baseball would have been much more forgiving, than and the guy doesn't shoot this. What Pete Rose did. Now, do you realize that this was like 30 some odd years ago?
Absolutely.
You do realize that, right?
Absolutely. Like Pete Rose, 75 years old.
I mean, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like get over yourself, baseball. Get over yourself. You're not that important.
That he is. I mean, you're talking about a guy that when you start talking about the greatest hitters of all time in the sport, like Pete Rose is right there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like he is that dude.
Like baseball is a sport who loves to try to hide from its past because it wants to maintain or try to.
They didn't suspend no steroid guys because Mark McGwire is gainfully employed in Major League Baseball.
It's just
it's the hypocrisy, man. Steroid dude.
It's the hypocrisy, man. That's why I can't get on board with it. It's too fickle. It's just, and it's not to say that football isn't, but here's the thing. Like, you look at a football, like I always talk about, like, dudes come back from like drug suspensions in football, no one cares. Like Haloti Ngata got suspended, came back, it was like, oh look, Haloti's back. No one cared. He was gone? Yeah. Really? Yeah, he was. 4 games. We didn't even notice. Cool. Glad to have you back. Yeah. No one cares because it's understood that normal human beings aren't 6'6", 350 pounds and run a 4.9. You know what I mean? We just understand that God didn't give you all of that. So we just kind of accept it, and football says, okay, cool, you know it, I know it, wink, wink, we move on. Baseball's like, what? Steroids? They're the devil's spawn. Really? You ain't say that in 98. Bud Selig, when everybody knew what was going on.
Everybody. You
ain't say that then, but,
This is great for the sport. I think what Mark and Sammy are doing right now, this is just what the sport needs. This is phenomenal that we have these two guys chasing history, going after Roger Maris' record. I think this is just phenomenal. And, baseball couldn't be more appreciative of these two guys. Yeah, and Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good. Ray McDonald signed with the Bears, so he's got a gig now while he's trying to sue this chick about the sexual assault allegations that she levied against him. which is one of those like the NFL find itself in a couple of sticky situations because like that whole like Ray Rice thing was kind of open and closed because you saw this dude punch this woman on tape and it was like, well, can't do nothing but suspend her forever. Bye, Ray. But now you got just like this Greg Hardy thing. That's kind of sticky where the judge said you're guilty, but then the second trial didn't happen because of this and that and the other. Then you got this Ray McDonald thing where it was 2 accusations, but then he got a tape of him having sex with the woman. So everyone who sees the tape has said that everything was consensual. And then there's this other thing that they haven't brought charges on. It's like been months and months and months and no charges have been brought. So people are assuming that the charges are going to eventually just be dropped anyway. And he got cut from the team and all these sticky things that Roger Goodell's going to have to deal with because he thought it was going to all be in one little box. They're everywhere. They're spread out so far, and every situation is so freaking different. Good luck, you ginger. I'm glad you have to deal with this because you're an idiot. You're a reactionary ass that every time somebody jumps up and says, but wait, that's not fair, you start changing stuff. That's not a sign of a leader because leaders stick to their guns, right or wrong. Like if you botch the Ray Rice thing, okay, just don't botch the next one. But because now somebody complained and, oh my God, I can't believe Ray only got 2 games. Now you don't know what the hell to do with Greg Hardy. It don't take this damn long for you to tell this dude what's going to happen to him. It don't take this damn long.
Right.
That dude sat out the whole of last year. You had a whole year to think about this happening. Now he done got a new team that still don't know how many games he's going to play. Still. Get the hell out of here, Roger Goodell. You're a joke.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're a joke of a commissioner, B. Adrian Peterson's agent says he wants out of Minnesota. Yeah.
No.
Of course.
No crap.
Yeah, of course the agent wants out. He don't get paid until Adrian signs another deal. He got 3 years left on this one. Of course he wants out. So there's that. We got another veteran combine signing. Young man named Deveron Carr, young DB, signed with the Colts. So that's 2 out of the 100 from the or the 105 from the.
Michael Sam still didn't sign.
Oh, yeah. You guys got to go to CBS.com and read like Pete Prisco's stuff on Michael Sam and what these GMs said about his workout. My God.
I told you that's what I was saying.
My God, they hate him.
That's just what I was telling you yesterday. Now, I was quoting TMZ Sports, but they were saying that they had talked to some of the general managers and some of the agents that were in attendance, and they were saying that this dude was god awful. They just don't see him making an NFL roster, and that's what they were saying. If CFL called, and maybe he can go there, but this definitely not going to work here.
That was one of them. Yeah, that hurt him more than it helped. He should have just bowed out and kept dancing with the stars. He should have bowed out. Because he didn't do nothing for it. He hurt himself. Damn not doing nothing for himself. He hurt himself. Ugh, God. I love the candor that comes with anonymity. Like, no one's put their names on it, so they're just like, yeah, he was terrible. He sucked. Can I put your name on it, sir? No, of course you can't. This is anonymous.
Meanwhile, he's talking about if the Rams and Cowboys want him back, then he'll be there. Like,
sure. They know that. Yeah, they know that. Your ass ain't going nowhere. If they want him back.
Man.
You know what? I'll get to this tomorrow because it's kind of in depth. This article about the U.S. Army Research Labs and what they're doing to try to help the NFL with their whole the game is much safer than it's always been. Go ahead and take a drink, everybody. The game is as safe as it's always been. That's our drinking game. So, it's kind of I want to be able to get in depth with it, and we only got like 6 minutes left in the show for today. So tomorrow, I'll just move this over. Because I think it's very interesting, the type of stuff that they're trying to do technology-wise as far as these concussions go. I don't know that anything's going to help. And there's like another article where they're talking to some old guys, some older players. Warren Moon's one of them. This dude named Dave Robinson, not the Admiral, but an old player. And they're talking about the stuff that their bodies have gone through, post-playing career. A lot of these dudes played like way, way back in the day and stuff, and I thought it was very, very interesting to hear some of the things that they thought about the recent retirement of Chris Bortles. Bortles, what's his name? Bortles? I forgot the kid's name already. He's already an afterthought to me. As well as this as we move closer to Thursday and the tournament starting back up, I told you guys on Monday, I'm kind of more about these ancillary stories, the things that surround the NCAA tournament more than because everyone's watching. They're on everyone's tablet. Everyone gets the alerts on their phones, and everyone has the app where you can just watch it anywhere in the car or you're riding to the store, whatever. You know who won and who lost and who played well and who played poorly and whatever. But there's some other things that are going on in the world of the NCAA tournament. People talk. The big talk is about players and them getting money. And when I tell you guys what I'm going to tell you tomorrow about the money that's being doled out within this tournament as we speak to everyone but the players, and the amount of money is going to blow your mind.
Did you see what the ACC is making off of this NCAA tournament?
Yes, that
unbelievable.
What coaches, this whole thing is a joke. And then speaking of jokes, I'm gonna tell you guys what Jason Whitlock had to say today on Colin. I can't wait till we get sound capability so you can hear some of the foolishness that I had to hear this morning. But anyway, forget it. We got a little time. This dude said that the NCAA, the reason that the NCAA basketball is so bad is because guys like LeBron didn't go to college. If that's the case, good. I don't need to see LeBron with a university of anything across his chest.
Right.
Of anything, dude. That dude, the first game, he damn near had a triple-double as a child in the NBA. He was like 2 rebounds short of a triple-double as a kid. First game out the bat. You think this dude need to be at Duke somewhere? Get the hell out of here. They should
absolutely not.
They should pay the top players like $1 million as juniors to stay in college. Shut up already. You sound like a fool. Like it was to the point. It was like, nah, stop doing it. Because now not you, Rob, but he was laughing during him saying, like, you don't even take yourself seriously. And you better than that. Like at certain points, I hear Jason. I read his stuff, or I hear him say stuff, and I'm like, he's on point. But at certain times, I'm like, come on, man, what are you doing? Like if you're in that mix now, that Stephen A. Smith mix, where you start just saying stuff because somebody told you to say it, or you think it's gonna like.
It's just being reactionary.
Yeah, man. Reaction. I'm good, man. Miss me with that, man. Say stuff you mean, because what's gonna end up happening, it happens all the time. Like I don't care how wrong I am about stuff. Guess what? If you bring it up again, I remember saying it because I meant it when I said it. It's the people who don't mean the stuff that they say, but like, what, I said that? Nah. Don't be that dude. It's ridiculous, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Real quick before we get out of here, we got 2 minutes. Oklahoma University, their football team went back to practice today, and they decided everyone should wear black. They're all dressed in black like some sort of damn funeral was going on. Like this whole overdoing it about this little chant, it bothers the hell out of me. These damn kids, they don't know what to do. They feel like someone has told them that you have to do something. No, you don't. Just play ball. Everything has been taken care of for you. The administration was very proactive in what they did. And I think a little bit too active. Like when you hear the school president, somebody asked him during the press conference if they were going to help the kids that got put out of that fraternity house obtain other housing options. He was like, no, we don't do that around here. We don't support bigots. Okay, because everyone who lived in that house was a bigot all of a sudden. Like that's right. Wrong, man. That's bad. That's bad. Like you pandering to people now. Meanwhile, somebody's child ain't got nowhere to live at college because of something some other fool did. It's like, man.
Yeah. He was trying to keep Al Sharpton from getting on the phone.
And I'm so good on that whole thing, man. It's like just the overdoing of certain things, man. And I don't know. I probably last 2 minutes of the show, this last minute now, is probably as much as I need to spend on this, to be honest with you, because it's in my notes and there's a whole lot to say about it, but it's just too mentally wearing to understand these kids don't have a damn clue what the hell they even call themselves protest. They had to buy jerseys, like buy all black jerseys. So somebody got rich off the situation, Nike or whoever their sponsor is. So they can wear all black at practice and show their solidarity. Get the hell out of here, man. Throw up the middle finger immediately, cuz.
Who's died? We want black jerseys.
Jesus
symbolize
Christ.
that we stand together. We stand for the black. This is for the blacks.
Yeah, it's the Sports Kings podcast, man. I'm Big Mike. He's Rob Calloway. We're on Spreaker.com. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. We're also on email. SportsKingsLive@gmail.com. That's going to do it for the Tuesday episode of the